Hey, it's Chancellor May. Time for Thursday Thoughts. Sorry, but Michelle was not available to be with us this week. Usually we shoot at the residence or an outside location, but today I'm here at the Archives and Special Collections room at Shields Library, which is by appointment only during the pandemic, by the way. So I think I can take my mask off since I'm the only one in here. What's really cool about this part of the library is that it houses rare books and archives, some of which are hundreds of years old. So it's even got a copy of every campus yearbook and newspaper going back to when UC Davis first opened. I even got an example here of one of the yearbooks, so proving what I just said. So it feels like I'm really surrounded by campus history here, so it's a lot of fun. Anyway, on to your questions. Our COVID screening, which is currently at the ARC but expanding, every student, current student, faculty, and staff member have access to that screening. For alumni who are living in Davis, we'd recommend that you just use I think it's the Davis Senior Center, where we're collaborating with the city through the Healthy Davis Together initiative. And right now, that's the only facility I believe that's open for our version of screening, but we're thinking about ways to expand that as well. Thanksgiving was great. It was a time to relax. My day consisted of a COVID test and a quiet dinner with family. But that was well needed in terms of the rest. And it's always great to be with family. Hey, thanks everybody for sending all the things that you were thankful for in the Instagram message last week. It was really fun reading those, and it's always good to hear from you. So I appreciate you sharing that with me. Our daughter Simone actually spent 8 weeks or so with us at the residence, so that was really pleasant to have her there. She could work from home like everyone else in the country was working from home. So she worked from home in the residence here in Davis. And that was probably the best thing about the shelter in place, the quarantine thus far, spending time with her. The thing that I miss going to movies. I really am a movie buff. I miss going to concerts. I miss gathering with people. I'm really looking forward to a successful distribution of an effective vaccine, which we think is right around the corner, so that we can get back to doing those things together again. I have a lot of great college memories. I enjoyed going to athletic events and cheering for my team. I enjoyed making the friends I made, some of whom were lifelong friends. In fact, it's about 40 years now since I first set foot on a college campus. And one of my classmates from that time just recently texted me and said we need to get together and have a reunion, which we're going to try to do that this summer again when COVID conditions allow. But if I have to pick one memory, and this is going to sound kind of nerdy and weird, but when I took my very last exam and I walked out of that room, I remember feeling so ecstatic, thinking I'll never have to take another exam again in my life. I was wrong because I went to graduate school, but at the time it felt good, and that was probably my favorite memory. Wow, that's very kind of you to say that. Thank you for trusting UC Davis with your daughter or your son or whoever your children may be. We take a lot of pride in keeping our students safe and healthy, particularly during the COVID crisis here. And I think we're very happy with the results that we've had from our screening and contact tracing and isolation protocol that we put in place. We've really kept our number of positive cases down. I think our positivity rate is around 0.2% or less. And we're really happy that our students have cooperated with some of the policies and the protocols, and that we've been able to continue with our mission of educating the students and conducting research. So that was the last question for this week. As always, Aggies, stay safe and stay healthy. We look forward to next week. Go Aggies.